Hi, this is Mike Childs at First Methodist Church in Louisville. This is Thanksgiving week, one of my favorite times because this is the most Christian and American holiday that we have. And Thanksgiving reminds me of a story. Well, everything does, but Thanksgiving does. It reminds me of the time that Burr Gecko was complaining. I mean, every night he would come outside the window of the king and he'd say, "Gecko, Gecko!" And that little lizard was aggravating the king. The king couldn't sleep because of it. And so finally he roared and said, "Gecko, what are you doing screaming outside my window?" He said, "Well, I hate to complain." The king said, "Oh yeah." He said, "But those fireflies are the problem. They keep flashing their tail lights all night long and I can't sleep. You got to do something about it. Why, I'm important. If I didn't eat the mosquitoes, nobody could even live in this jungle." The king said, "I'll talk to him in the morning. Go to bed." The next morning, the king summoned the fireflies. He said, "Listen, fireflies, you're keeping me up because you're keeping Burr Gecko up, and he's going gecko all night and I can't sleep. Stop it." They said, "But wait a minute, king. We have to flash at night because Burr Buffalo drops his dung in the road, and there are a lot of creatures moving around at night and they'd step in it. And so it's our job to flash our light so people can see it." He said, "Well, that makes sense. I'll talk to Burr Buffalo." And he said, he summoned Burr Buffalo. He said, "Burr Buffalo, you got to stop dropping that stuff in the road, because that means that the fireflies have to flash their lights, Burr Gecko can't sleep, and I can't sleep." But they said, "Wait a minute, king, wait a minute," Burr Buffalo said. "Burr Rain Cloud keeps dropping rain and water on the roads, and it makes holes, and we have to fill them. It's our job, and that's the only way I know how." And the king said, "That's important too. I'll talk to the rain cloud." And he summoned the rain cloud. And he said, "Rain cloud, you got to stop dropping that water on the road, because that means that Burr Buffalo has to drop the dung, and that means the fireflies have to flash, and that means the gecko can't sleep, and he won't let me sleep." But the rain cloud said, "Now listen, sire, we don't drop the water on the road, then there'll be no puddles for the mosquitoes to lay their eggs, and Burr Gecko won't even have anything to eat." "No, Burr Gecko," said the king. "No, that wouldn't be good. There'd be no flowers. There'd be nothing." And so he summoned the gecko. He said, "Burr Gecko, listen. If the fireflies don't flash, nobody knows where to step at night because of Burr Buffalo's dung. And if Burr Buffalo doesn't drop the dung, the potholes don't get filled. And if the potholes don't get filled, then the roads are impassable. And the rain cloud doesn't drop the rain to make the potholes, there'll be no mosquitoes, there'll be no you." "No me," said Burr Gecko. And the king said, "That's right. And if you keep me up at night again, there's going to be no you, because I'm going to eat you." Now, you know, we're a lot like Burr Gecko. We complain about the little inconveniences of life, and we fuss. And you know what the Bible says? The Bible says in Philippians chapter 2, "Do everything without complaining or arguing, that you may be blameless and pure, children of God, shining like stars in a crooked and perverse generation." You want to be a star? You'll be one of God's stars? Stop complaining and be thankful for his many blessings, and you'll be a star. It worked for Burr Gecko. I see him on TV all the time selling insurance. Thank you, and come worship with us at First Methodist.